ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again to the channel. And if this is your first time stopping by, it's always an honor and pleasure, man, to have you stop by. And it's a beautiful thing, man. I hope you guys are doing good. And I want us to talk about something real quick. And I want us to talk about the military leader of Burkina Faso. Now, if you all recall, man, this guy has been vehemently working towards taking a new direction for his country and his countrymen. And that has not settled very well with a whole lot of European countries, especially colonial master France. And so before we do get started, it's definitely going to be an honor and a pleasure to have you be part of the channel. So do not forget to hit that subscribe button. So ladies and gentlemen, you know that you are doing something good when people constantly try to knock you off your grind. And what do I mean by that? If you are standing for principles, if you are standing for something that is positive, there will be a whole lot of negative attacks on your power. Now, ever since this young leader, Capt Ibrahim Traore, took over the realms of power in Burkina Faso, he has been attacked left, right, and center by Europeans and colonial forces, and there have been a whole lot of attempts on his life. And recently, I think the fifth coup d'etat to overthrow this young president, and we all know that there is only one person behind this whole stuff, and the person that was gaining more from this country was France, colonial master. And it is reported that the young leader, Capt Ibrahim Traoré, he made it known that some members of the army were in cahoots with French forces, which are still very much present in neighboring countries in Africa, Western Africa, to try to eliminate this guy. Now, you might be asking, but why are they vehemently bent on actually overthrowing this guy? Now, it is obvious that throughout the history of Africa, any leader who ever came into power with the vision of ensuring that he puts his people first, Western powers have always taken them out. And in this case, there have been presidential assassination on the continent of Africa. From the period of independence and before and after, any leader who ever came into power in Africa and tried to, put his people at the forefront of his projects, the Western world always frowned at it. Now, we've had a whole lot of scholars, we've had a whole lot of people come out and say that the West is vehemently and keeping Africa poor because they want to continue staying at the top of things. Now, if you ask me, every industry in the world, the raw material can be found abundantly in Africa. And what more can you do there to maintain this power dynamics where you can always go to the source and get it cheaper and sell it to the West for more money and become rich? So the Western powers have been doing this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this attack, this recent coup foil, there's no doubt in my mind that new partners of Burkina Faso and all of these countries that actually kicked out France as their colonial master and have been kicking out some of these allies to these European, kleptomaniacs when it comes to resources in Africa. It is always very, very clear to understand. It is very clear to understand that as long as these leaders stand in favor of their people, as long as these leaders stand to put things straight for their people to benefit from the natural resources of their countries, they will always have these constant attacks. And when we talk about partners who actually helped this young leader in Burkina Faso to foil this recent coup attack is actually, you should know that the intelligence came from Russia. Now, so many debates have been going on about the influence of Russia with these new countries that actually kicked out colonial master France. But I will say this, if a partner is helping me stay alive while I carry out the project of putting my people first, then that is a partner that I want to be with. Unlike other partners who, whenever you turn your face from them and you want to please your people, they immediately organize and orchestrate an assassination. And talking about Burkina Faso, we can talk about the assassination that was orchestrated and sanctioned by French colonial powers. The France, they financed and they pushed out this other great leader that was in this beautiful country, man, Thomas Sankara. We all know the story. We are not going to go into details about that. But I wanted to say this, man. Now, the more they keep attacking this young leader in Burkina Faso, the more the African people and the anti-colonial forces around the world, the more we see and we understand that truly this man is meant to be where he is. And if you do not know, any person that will tell you otherwise, this leader has been doing his best with the little resources that he has. We have seen him give speeches and talking to his people and the civil society about what it is that is going on in his country. And we are starting to realize that truthfully, all of these leaders who took over power from these puppets that were put in place by colonial master France and manipulated just for the benefit of France and the allies for the resources, we now understand truthfully that they were meant to do what they did. And if you are any person of goodwill to these countries, you will be supporting this country, not trying to kick out somebody who has come to change things for his people. Now, I will leave it at that, but I will throw this question back at you. Why do you really think that they want to take this man out of power? What is it about Capt Ibrahim Traore that is scaring some of these colonial masters and their allies? What is it about this man's being in power that is making a whole lot of these Western powers uncomfortable to the point where they are willing to sponsor and take him out by any means necessary? Do leave a comment and let's keep talking about this issue, man. Hey, we have to unite at one point as Africans. We have to come together. That is my time, and I cannot wait to see what you're going to leave down in the comment section. You have a good day. Peace.